And once again, like we said last night, this is somebody who has never spent a second in the private sector. She has never made a payroll. She has never looked at a P&L. She has never done any of that. So the idea that she's going to be the one to take the greatest engine of wealth creation in the world that mankind has ever known, which is capitalism in this country, and tell us how she's going to make it better by putting government more in control of it, is idiotic. She gets up there today and she just basically, what does she do? She just puts out like, when you know how you open a fortune cookie and you read the thing and it's, oh, look at this. So you will win $10 million. Oh, well, I'm going to, everyone's getting 25,000 and this is going to get that. And this is going to get that. And, oh, listen to this. Oh, it's amazing. This is so amazing. It's just more, as they complain about inflation, but yet she's going to give $25,000 for every first-time home buyer. Now, again, if you supply and demand, what in inflation? How do we get it? Oh, that's pretty inflationary, folks. But don't worry, she's got it all under control. But it's just these one-liners out there. Nobody's going to question her. How are you going to pay for it? How do you actually think the government's going to control grocery prices? Where are you going to control them? Are you going to control them at the grocery level, at the shopper's level, at the farmer's level? Where? How are you going to do this? Well, no one has any interest in that. No one's going to ask her. And this is someone who's economically illiterate, who has never been a part of our capitalistic system in any substantial way. She's lived off your taxes for 25 years. Joe Biden's lived off them for 50 years. But the two of them are going to tell us how they're going to make all of our economic dreams come true and hold all those bad guys responsible. And no, don't worry, even though it's failed all over the world, every place else, it's going to work great here.
When your policies dictate costs going up, the thing about economics and groceries and every product we have out there, it's common sense. Economics is common sense. 1 + 1 always equals 2. Your energy prices go through the roof. What happens? Your ingredients get shipped to your factory. You pay twice as much, 3 times as much, 4 times as much. You ship the stuff to a retailer. They ship it somewhere else. Ships come over, from across the sea. That costs more. What happens? A 50-cent cost of a stick of butter becomes 80 cents. Then it's retailing for twice as much. It's logical. And you can't have government controls on this stuff, Damon.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we get? What's next? They're going to control the price of cars?
Well, yeah, they would like to try. They like to control the price. They like to tell you what it can be made of. They like to tell you how far you can drive it. They like to tell you what kind of gas you can put in it. They want to tell you what kind of roof you can put on your house. They want to control it all. But here's the point, Vin, and you know this, running multiple companies. You are the antithesis of these people, because all you've done is spend a life in the private sector building companies, making payroll, bottom line, EBITDA. You know all of this. No producer is going to produce at a loss. They are just not going to produce, which creates shortages, which is why that's what you've ever seen when this has been tried. This is why the Washington Post today, not PJ Media, not Red State, not even Fox, the Washington Post came out today with an opinion piece that this is a horrendous idea.
Yeah. You want wages to go up? Let companies make more money. Make it easier to do business. Have them pay lower taxes. You want to hire more people? Let the companies make more money. Lower taxes, less regulations. I've run a lot of companies, like you said. When we were doing really well, we were flush in cash doing stuff. We're hiring more people. And by the way, we were paying top dollar for top talent. Why? Because we were making more money and we could pay more. It's just how it works. The problem with this entire administration is they have no real world experience. Like you were saying earlier, they don't understand what it's like for any of this. Kamala said today she worked at McDonald's. If she really worked at McDonald's, she'd have a clue as to how all this really works. It's like she tells a story and then the ending is just dumb socialism. It's not, but these are the things that, will work to improve people's lives. It's simple. Like I keep touching on this common sense thing. It is simple. Economics is simple.